Hello everyone, this is Mr. Pradeep, and today we will solve LeetCode's problem of the day. And they have given us this question: minimum changes to make alternating binary string. So you are given with a string 0, 1, 0, 0. You have to make it an alternating string. So what's an alternating string? An alternating string is a string in which the consequent characters are not equal. Okay, see 0, 1, 0, and then this character shouldn't be equal to 0. That's an alternating string. This is an alternating string. Okay, in this string the 0, 1, 0, 1, the alternating characters are not equal. So how can you make this string into a alternating string? Just convert this 0 into 1. Okay, just convert this 0 into 1 and it will be an alternating string. So what is the number of changes made to convert it into an alternating string? It's 1, and it's a minimum because 1 is a minimum and no numbers can be minimum than 1, because then it will be already be an alternating string given. So for example 0, 1, 0, 1 is given, so the number of changes is also it's already an alternating string, because 0 is not equal to 1, 1 is not equal to 0, 0 is not equal to 1, then therefore it's an alternating string. So there is no need to change the characters in the string to make it an alternating. So the return will be 0. And so let us take some examples and try to understand what the algorithm is. So let us take the approach 1. By solving it with approach 1, what you have to do is just let us first write the number 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. This is the number, and just you have to just you can just so there are two possible ways. First, the first index can be 0 or can be 1, and according if the first index is 0, then the alternating index, the odd index should be 0 and the even index should be 1. If the first index is 1, then the odd index should be 1 and the even index should be 0. That's one condition, and the other condition is if the first index is 0, then the odd index should be 0 and the even index should be 1. So the second the condition is second case is if the first index is 0, then the odd index should be 0 and the even index should be 1, and the even index should be 1. If we have to take we have to check for every index in the string, we have to just check every index in the string. So and also check if let us do the code. If s I equal to if it's not modulus not equal to 0. If s I modulus 2, if the index content, this index, what this code is doing is just taking the odd index. It's just taking the odd index in the string. It's just taking the odd index in the string. So for each index, the odd index should be 1, and if it is not 1, then we will increment the value start 1. Let's just take if it is not 1. See if the index value is not 1, then we will increment the value. So s not 1, not equal to 1. Not equal to 1. We will increment the start 1 plus, and else we will increment start 0. See if it is not 1, we will increment start 1. And for example, if they are 0, and the other case is we are checking whether the odd index are 0 or not. 0, we are checking the odd index are 0 or not, and if 0 it's not 0 and then it is 0, we are checking or not, else start 0 plus. And the other condition is we are checking for the checking for the odd index, we will check for the even index. If s I not modulus equal to 0, we will check for the even index, and we will check there are also two cases. If the odd index is 1, see here the odd index is 1 and the even index is 0, and now we will check for the even index 0. If it is not 0, then increment start 0. If not equal to 0, increment start 0. And if we start if equal to if not equal to 1, then increment start 1. And in the second if condition, I check for the string. For example, this string. The other condition is, other case is these are two cases. These are the two cases from which can be for which this string can be converted. This after converting this string, there will be either this string or this string. Okay, and comparing this with this, we just have to check whether the odd numbers are 1. Okay, are not 1, then start 1 plus plus, and if the odd number are not 0, then start 0 plus plus. That's the basic funda. Okay, so let us talk about the approach 2. What will be the approach 2? Approach 2. So this was a string given to us, and from this only there are two possible alternating string is possible, which can be created from the string. So this or this, whether place the 1 in odd position or place the 0 in even position. So there is a pattern there's a pattern that you have to identify. That is, now you can see from this that this is the number. What is the number of change? 3 plus 5, and this is 3. And if you add 5 and 3, you will get the length of the string, that is 8. Just what you have to do, you just have to mean like this 5. Just check for only 1 and check for 8 minus 3. Check for only 1 and check for I forgot to mention, you have then after calculating, I forgot to mention that after calculating the start 1 and start 0, okay, you have to return the mean. Return mean start is 0 or s1, start 0 or start 1. I have written it also. Just return the mean. So this is the algorithm, and here you just have to return whether just check for any one, start 0 or start 1. You just check for any one, and here what is here start 1 is here start. See, you can see that here what is this? It is start 1, and it is start 0. And what you do is you just convert. You just take the mean of any one, start 0, and then subtract it. Mean minus 1. Sorry, not mean. Length. Yes, length is dot length. Is dot length minus 1. Oh, no, length. Okay. Minus not minus 1. You take the mean of start 0 and is dot length minus start 0, and you will successfully find the answer. So that's it. Let us now do the code. So I have to take and start one equal to 0, start 0 equal to 0, and then I have to traverse the string. Is dot length minus 1. I have to change traverse the string. Equal to, if I not equal to modulus 2 equal to 0, then it's even. We're checking for even, and if it was even, then we have to just check. See, for this number we have to check for even. See, even 1. If it is start 1, then every then if the string is starting from 1, if you are starting from the string from 1, then every even should be. Let us just first take to avoid confusion. Let us just first take the odd if it is starting from 1. Yeah. Just start from 1. So if it is starting from 1, then all the odd also should be 1. If not, then we have to increase start 1. We have to increment start 1. So let's just take not equal to 1, then increment start 1. Else increment start 0. if in the else condition, if you are if you are now checking for the odd index in the string. So for the odd index, if the string is starting from 1, then it will be 0. If not, then increment starts 0. If I equal to 0. Oh, sorry, I have to put the quotation here. Increment it. Not equal to 0. Not equal to 0. So if it is not equal to 0, if it is starting from 1, then it will be 0. Not equal to 0, increment start 1. Else increment start 0. Else increment start 0. That's it. I successfully found start 0 and start 1. Now you just have to return what's the minimum of start 0 and start 1. Return the minimum of start 0 or start 1. Let us just return it. Run. Yeah, let's submit. Yeah, we have successfully completed our solution, successfully done our solution, and let's meet again tomorrow. But before meeting again tomorrow, let's just code the second approach also. What will be the second approach? Here you will just calculate for start 1. Just calculate for start 1. Okay, nothing more. I can just calculate for start 1, and no need of taking start 0, as we have discussed that it will be the minimum of it will be the total plus, if you take start 0 plus start 1 will be equal to n. So just do it here. Is dot length minus start 0 start 1 is dot length minus mean. Yeah. Now just run it. What's the error here? No matching function for call to mean. What's the error here? Generated. So here you have to typecast is dot length minus start 1 into mean int. I don't know why, but you have to do it, and then return it, submit. Okay, now all done. Let's meet again tomorrow.